Have you come to make a deal?
Yeah, I don't know about that. This place is rather new. I didn't really mean to wake you. Curiosity brought me here, but I got no reason to disturb you.
You are not disturbing. I am simply waiting.
Waiting for what?
The few I left business with, and the Waymaker.
The Waymaker.
She has sent word it is time to go. I wait for her to open the door. Seem heavy, like something's weighed upon you.
I suppose so. But I don't know that you care to hear my story.
On the contrary, love sorrow and broken.
Well, I don't come here to make deals. But if you want to hear a story, I'll tell you one.
Would appreciate such a gift.
You mind if I sit here?
Not at all. I think the time I have witnessed you completely inundated by people's questions and problems.
Oh! Okay, so hold on.
I think this is the only time I have witnessed you not completely inundated by people, questions, and problems.
Yeah, well. Suppose it's one of the few times of peace. It won't last, though. It doesn't matter how many problems you solve. Once folks have what they want, everything goes back to the way it was before.
Till the next fire starts burning.
Aye. Then they want you to come running to put it out. Save the fucking world. As soon as you're done, it's back to them ridiculing, looking for reasons to get rid of you.
Is that what they do? I have only perceived respect for you, but I do not know you.
That's what the righteous always do. And now that they have their cure, no matter the work that was put into it on my side, back to the score, back to the watching.
I would not call they did a cure. A grand ritual where everyone stood in a circle and held hands to cure someone that no one cared about. not something easily replicatable.
No.
Unfortunate. You, Demarcus, and Maggie put in so much work. Did you at least receive an invitation?
To the cleansing? I got one. But after the words of others that reach my ears, demands and expectations and false claims,
Yes, you did
I
not
find
share. It's quite rude what she said.
That Luna? No, you're right about that. The reason she hadn't gotten one of her fucking tablets is because it wasn't ready for deployment from the tower. The reason so many others did was because this would be the perfect time for whoever made this plague to come and snuff out the bottleneck. Up until this point, I've largely been the only one who knows how my work works. Without me, it all would have gone to dust.
And your notes were detailed. I think likely difficult to reproduce, but well organized.
But it's the same thing it always is. Doesn't matter if you deny your nature, it doesn't matter. The righteous folks will come to you wanting you to do all the dark things that are at your fingertips, no matter how much it may throw you further down the rabbit hole. Things that their own gods would condemn them for doing. And as soon as you've done it all, they put their hands on their swords and look for you to overstep.
Those who concern themselves with morality simply utilize ways to justify their cruelties.
About what I'm used to. Don't matter how strong I've been in the past, don't matter what I've done.
Is that why you lock
Everyone-
yourself in that ivory tower?
Aye, to a degree. Partially because the things I have to work on might hurt other folks. I can keep myself safe, but I can't promise others will be safe. So the tower stays locked. Most folk never ask, though.
Found programming grits from colleges. It's usually not effective.
Yeah, probably not. Won't get much secrets out of me, but people fail to realise how little is secret. They just never ask.
Not a secret, just not enough time. Not a secret, just not enough time.
Suppose. You've seen me before. You've been around.
As I watch, I've passed your township many times. And when I visit the moon shrine, sometimes I watch you all scurry about.
Yeah, well. We'll see how long we remain. You're not the only one who feels the call to depart.
Cannot imagine there is much reason to stay. Two deals still to make.
Deals you need to make to be able to leave, or deals to fulfill that you've already made.
One must choose between a blessing and a curse, and Well, I simply wish to know that they will live their life happily. Whether it's more of a farewell.
I take it they know you're gonna be here.
I think they have found me. My garden was more verdant before.
I noticed that. Didn't strike me much as being fair till I got closer and saw you.
It is more appealing to most to have trees in bloom, flowers blowing in the wind.
Why aren't they blooming?
Because that was never my nature in the first place.
Winter court, perhaps.
The weirdlings we told court, that is for changeling and
I
wildlings.
see.
Dreamers don't really.
Interesting. You know, it's funny. Met one of your folk a while back. Very much enjoyed her. She was, trying to remember a first night or something of a freehold. A real old sort.
I tried to hold a freehold at my bellfire, but the rest of my kin could not stand this.
I don't blame him. This world's so suffused with death. I'm surprised it's still alive, to be honest. It should be dead, after everything that it's been put through.
When the gods desire it to rot, I am surprised anyone remains at all.
I don't know what's happened with the gods in this world. They speak to some, other gods who should speak don't. My own only sends cryptic visions at certain places. My attempts to contact him from his places of power have been met with silence.
God came with me and left swiftly, deeming this place not worth his time.
Here we go. Okay.
I came here, decided I was gonna cure this fucking plague. Figured my god orchestrated things, so I'd end up here to punish those who caused this plague, scorned his holy places. Though he's completely failed to provide any guidance, confirm my suspicions. So,
Do you feel like you have succeeded in your goal?
the plague's been cured as much as people are happy with, and I'm at the point where I don't see much point in helping this world anymore. My predictions have proven true. The righteous will use those of my sort as a convenience, and it doesn't matter how much we deny our nature. They'll always see us as the enemy. Just a convenience until that time comes back.
And what it is, your sword, that you're referring to?
Those who are shackled to that which is dark, which is wrong. Those of us of the old ways, back when blood and brimstone were the powers of the world. Those who have been denied the ability to move on. Those of us, well, the only powers available to us would be called evil. Those of us who try to turn evil upon evil to spare that which is good. And yet, people care only for our natures, only for the hunger and the destruction. They don't care how we deny such desires.
I see. I am understanding you. I would say that those of your kind who are civil are, even to mine, quite amusing and enjoyable to keep company with.
And we're gonna take away all of for the robots, but it takes away.
I've used this to purge things in this world that are evil beyond question. Things that would destroy, corrupt. I burned myself to the point that my skin no longer heals as skin but as scales. And yet all they see is that it is evil.
Those are the ones that define morality. I have found that it is best to find a god that aligns with yours.
I don't have that choice.
Unfortunate.
There was a time a long time ago. Yeah, now's a good time for that story. Long time ago. Long enough that it's been recorded in history books that have been lost. Back in the old days, as I said, when blood and brimstone and other such things were the powers of the world. I was practically a god amongst men. I was envied, I was hated, not because what I did was dark. What everyone did was dark. It's because I was untouchable. The problem is, when you've got that much power, it goes to your head, and you forget that you're not actually a god. So I made the mistake of letting myself fall in love. Fell in love with someone who was fated to be a perfect sacrifice for Lord Set. I went so far as to challenge Lord Set himself directly. Lured him to possess some fool who thought himself chosen. And that piece of Lord Set, I tore it out. I ripped it out like a piece of fetid flesh, rotten cloth. For a brilliant moment, I beat the most powerful of the gods. My reward was that Lord Set was amused, and he decided if I wanted that piece so well, I could keep it, wrapped around my throat. Even if I die, no ferryman takes my coin. No farrier of the dead will touch me. And so I wait upon the shores of the river, watching as others come and go, generations, until Lord Set decides I've rotted away long enough to drag my soul back, remake my body exactly as it was the day I defied him, put me back in it, and send me back to work.
Seems a bad deal you made.
Suppose so. All the righteous folks, they live, they fall in love, they make choices for their future, they get to grow and change. Me? Once I'm done here, I'll return back to whence I came. Let myself grow numb again to the things that I'll have to do.
Do you
But
remember from life to life?
I do. I do. Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Say that.
Because if I didn't remember all the times I've died, all the times I've lost, if I didn't remember the one who I challenged Lord Set for, maybe I'd have less regrets. Maybe I'd be happy with my lot, if I didn't know any different at least.
Mm.
Ignorance is bliss. But ignorance is not something I am afforded.
Would you like
And
to trade those away, maybe?
Unfortunately, all that I am is spoken for.
Or if it could be pressed for time. Reprieve. Mm. Your patron, possessive. Most are.
Patron's a strong term. Jailkeeper, slave master, more alike. It's the funny thing. Folks always assume that Lord Set gives me power. That ain't the case. I'm shackled, not... what's the term? Lord Set doesn't give me power. He ensures I do not step out of line again. And if I do, well, it wouldn't be the first time this thing around my throat's killed me right quick.
I have found that in scenarios, is the patron actually kind to the protege? Yes. Patrons are not often kind to their beneficiaries.
No.
They are tools to the gods. Mm.
We always are.
Just depends on if they like you or not.
Lord Set, I imagine, was impressed by my power. So he decided he would keep me. Punish me. The
No.
woman who I
We'll lay
fought
down.
him for
We'll lay
ended
down.
up leaving me for another. Did not care to be around me while I was tortured, losing my mind. Pretty sure later she was reclaimed by Lord Set's priesthood.
Lovely. End of all things, I think. Just one of the only things that cause one to give up their own life.
It is. It is.
And the selfish take advantage of it.
Yep.
So you think this is your fate for all eternity?
Until Lord Set gets tired of me. Decides to either consume my soul or discards it.
Bats do not often tire of their toys. Sometimes they lose them, forget them. But as with escaped changelings, things are usually sent to reclaim them.
As you saw, I got to keep that piece of Lord Set. It's a direct link back to him. A leash. He can forget about it all he likes, remember it later to give it a tug. It's... how should I say? It is both its own mind, and it is an extension of his will. Even if I go to a place that he is not present, it will continue to enact his will.
And then if you are resigned to this fate, be your eternity.
Not much I can do about it.
So no, if that is your belief, that is the truth.
I've tried to fight him before, but not even my thoughts are safe from this thing. I tried to make a move to prepare, tried to make a move to free myself. I'll be dead pretty quick, thrown back to the river. And it'll all start again in another couple of generations. After all those who may have helped me are gone, and I start over.
So you are truly broken. No, the rebellion has died out.
What rebellion is there to be had when there's no chance of victory? Rebellions, those who rebel at least usually have the glory of being able to die, become martyrs. I don't even get to die proper.
So you will need a champion. Someone who can act on your behalf without your knowledge. It is terrible when your patron watches closely.
I serve Lord Set. I am his hand. I do as is demanded of me.
Then you are bound. Unless there is one that you trust enough to enact your change that you would need. You are damned. Let me ask you something. Where you are going? Anyone going?
I'll make sure that the others of Wanderer's Rest and other friends, if they want passage out of this world, this realm, I'll get them to others. Others not as bad as this one. But no. When I go back to Stygia, I'll be alone. Back to being a person who I never want them to see. Stygia. That place would kill them.
Not bind a guiche to one who will not go. Cannot save your message to your future savior with you, as you set will burn it from you. Fortunate. Body and soul belongs to him, so your message would need to be carried outside of your.
Your deals. What do they consist of? What sort of cost do you ask?
I desire sorrows and woe. Things that people desire to be rid of. Scars. Bad memories. Terrible situations. Memories are often the simplest. And I pay for them. Sometimes in nothing more than trinkets. Fruit from the hedge, or flowers from my garden. Collect things people do not want. But for you, perhaps some bottled message I could give you. I do not know for who it would be, but it would not be for you. wonder. A spell of silence, and where you could be by someone who is within whisper range, do you well.
I will not be able to speak for long, and I will be punished for this later. But that thing around my throat, it knows my thoughts, it knows my intentions. I don't know what you can do, but the conversation from the moment I did this, I pushed it away. Until it comes back, I need to not remember that. I'm still going to be punished, but if it does not know what I'm doing, it probably will not kill me. I don't know who might have answers. There are the dragons in the Highlands. There's Hinsel, though she's not around. I don't know who else would try to help. I don't know how. Wanderer's Rest is sanctified to Lord Set. He protects it. And if I leave his service, he will bring his wrath there. I've never needed Lord Set's power. But even if I manage to break free from this thing, I don't have a path going forward. I will have his scorn and his rage, and I will be alone. There is no god I know of who can face Lord Set. Not one who would help me.
You need to act on your behalf.
And I cannot know that they are doing it. Not until there is a path available And not until it is time to destroy this damned shackle around my throat.
I will give you all your words, so that you might give them to whoever you trust. I will charge you the memory of this conversation.
How much of the conversation?
Once you had laid your hand upon your shackle, know is that this is something meant for someone you trust.
Alright, I can work with that. I won't be able to know what exactly it is. Our Lord said we'll destroy it. Or make me do it.
In fact, you will not be able to open it at all. So tell your champion what they need.
I need a path forward. I don't know how, and I don't know what gods might even be willing to try. If a path forward can be given, found, I will fight. But I cannot do this alone. If there is one out there who would cut the serpent's throat, then I would bring my flames, my scorn, my fury. If there is one fucking god out there, one who would accept me, accept this blackened fucking soul, if there is one who would give me a path that I might use to redeem myself for these 6 fucking centuries of pain that I have brought on the world, then I will fight. But as I am, I cannot fight right now. It doesn't matter how strong I am. Doesn't matter how much power I can wield. Doesn't matter if I was once a god amongst men. I cannot fight without hope. And this world has disappointed me time and time again.
To our bargain.
I agree to the bargain as it is spoken. Not these words here that I speak. Since the shackle began to tighten and bring me pain, until this power of mine, I release it. These words I give unto you, and I give the memory of my speaking them and this exchange of hope to you.
bargain is seen and struck. This gift that I give to you, you cannot open. Only those you trust completely be able to unseal it. It's a bottle of hope, as you could call it.
I'm sorry, what? What am I supposed to do with this?
You have bargained with me for a bottle of hope. It's not hope for you, but for someone that you trust deeply. Give it on to them, and they will hear the message of hope. Though, unfortunately, you will.
I see. I would ask what I traded for it, but honestly, I know myself well enough. Wasn't anything important enough that I'll miss it.
Just a little sorrow and hopelessness you gave me.
Yeah, I got plenty of that. What?
Once you were always so deeply embedded in it, sadness are often loath to be rid of it.
Yeah, well, the devil you know, eh?
Misery, the best company.
Yeah, I suppose so. You get comfortable with it. Get comfortable enough, familiar enough, it'll stick around easier than the happiness will. Happiness and joy are fragile. Sorrow? Sorrow will make more of its own.
You will reap what you sow. If you sow seeds of sorrow, then that is what will grow.
Then tell me why I worked my arse off. to give the people of this world hope, and all I've reaped is scorn.
There are some who trust you, who come for you, confide in you. Scorn is a sign that somebody knows you are necessary. Whether they like you or not, relevant.
Yeah, never needed them to like me. Just get tired of the same old story.
Careful you do not carry too many people's burdens. You might break your back.
It just means someone else will have to take care of him then. You know, you never did tell me who you are.
I am the quiet one. It is the title I bear. One of some.
You seem to know me well enough. Do I know you by any other name?
Yes, probably. Unfortunately, my kind has been deemed a nuisance. And many of us wear masks every day.
You mean literally?
Oh, well, that is an entirely different story. And unless you would like to trade for a face, I think our business might be concluded.
No, nothing, sir. Deal's been struck. Whatever it is that I just bought. I suppose just got to trust myself that it was worth it.
And hope you keep good enough friends that they'll listen.
Hopefully.
This was paid for with something deep. Will go with you. Through realms, lives, and memories.
Interesting.
Hope is something
Useful.
difficult to kill.
You know, it's funny. You're known as the quiet one. The Fae. I've been given a curious title by your kind before. Care to know it?
I would too.
Namebreaker.
Namebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you steal title from then?
Steal it? I didn't steal it from anyone. I was labelled a namebreaker. Whatever that means exactly.
Perhaps you changed someone so greatly the title away. You found someone's true name.
Dunno. Regardless, it seemed to be said with some sort of reverence, importance. I know your lot take a lot of stake in people's true names.
What is the last title you hold?
We'll see how much longer I keep my first title then. After all, I'm rather fond of Merchant of Chains. Of course, I don't know it fits me well anymore. Yeah, and you're giggling.
Knows that I served rattle chains as well. After. In chains. Me, I just deal in sorrows.
I see. Well, I'll not take more of your time. I'm not sure what to call this exchange. If I traded for something, I'll call it profitable. So,
I like to
a
make
good
sure
day.
people do not regret my bargains.
Hopefully I won't. Probably still better than making deals with devils. Alright. Well, you have a good day to you.
Best of
And
luck.
I hope... May your endeavours be fruitful.
Alright, now I gotta deal with my dog.
That's why I scared him back.
No, I know. I'm just.
Hello. Yeah. Elf. We just. I would hate him. Warhammer, tabletop.
I was gonna say,
like,
are you guys playing Warhammer?
we do?
Wonderful.
Again.
Yeah, I turned around and the door was wide.
playing D&D. And all of a sudden, I'm looking outside, and I'm like, is that 2 dogs just like running around in my backyard?
I swear it's once a week.
That dog. Okay, yeah, those are 2 dogs.
Yeah. They're going straight home.
That dog's been fed some.
Okay, yeah, they just did.
Uh-huh.
Have a good night.
Okay. Oh,
So what is
Hello? Are you okay?
for? No, they wanna.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but.
all right. Sorry about that. Our dogs ran away.
That means we could have done children or whatever.
That's the lamellar leather, but then the dark leaf.
You alright?
Dark leaf reduces the effectiveness and
Are you?
improves the dex from a
I wanted to check on you because your trees were lush and now they're dead.
Hmm. Well, I am leaving. Besides, this is I normally.
Oh, okay. I thought something might have happened to you, so I wanted to check on you.
No. I am just door to open. You are right.
Is that what the... I'm just confused.
About
What's with the iron?
the ring
Hmm.
was a brand I took off of someone.
Oh. Does it not hurt you?
If I touch it,
Okay.
much the way anyone touching hot iron would experience it.
Hmm.
And my question is, has the hunt been knocking?
Oh, their dogs are still there.
But no huntsman.
Oh, I'm sure they're still up in their encampment.
Don't bother them. They might get about you.
Oh no, they attacked me first. I am going to absolutely keep kicking that hornet's nest.
In defense
I'm
of
too
a
stubborn.
thief.
A thief?
The title thief.
not in defense of him, it's in defense of the fact that they're... I'll be honest, I really don't care what they do with the other person. I just don't like the fact that they're right in front of my house. Fey nonsense is Fey problem, not dwarf problem. My problem is when people went to hear their side of the story, there was hounds on the outside.
Yes, they would accept the invitation. It was particularly rude.
Mm-hmm.
Our tears usually are.
Mm-hmm.
I would not bother with them if I was you.
Well, thankfully they've just been sending the hounds and, not been sending creatures that can fly. Hounds are rather elevator challenge.
Yes, I suppose you would rather they land on the cold iron traps on your roof.
Yeah, that was just so they couldn't get in the windows.
You realize they have thumbs.
Yes, but it also just buys me time to wake up or get home.
A small piece of ice. Maybe for the future. Cold iron on your windows and doors does nothing but irritate. Well, it might sting if you touch it. The same way stinging nettle touches causes a rash. It is not going to stop them. And you are going to offend a deal more people doing this.
I mean, it's only on my actual home.
And your temple.
Oh, yeah, because my temple is a place to keep me safe. If I'm in the middle of worship and they decided to attack, I mean, as you said, cold iron wouldn't affect, but like...
Oh, you're back. Hello.
Oh, Tifa.
Hello.
Hello. Finally, some friendly people. Kind of, sort of, maybe, yes.
Besides, the only Fae that come by, they generally know that I'm friendly.
Yeah,
and
well...
that the cold iron's not to ward them.
Oh. Well, I went to say hi to other people and they ignored me, so, feel like invisible.
That is because you are invisible, Tifa.
No, I did that afterwards, after the fact, because I just felt like it.
What about the bathhouse people? They're always nice.
Oh yeah, they're nice. I haven't seen them today. Went over there. But, yeah.
I know, I came over here because I was a bit worried that something bad might have happened with the dead trees and things.
found people are more likely to speak to me in a verdant grove than a dead one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was wondering, what happened to all the plants here? Because there were plants last time I came here.
This is what they usually look like.
Have the Fey Hunters been by?
Not a peep from them.
That's good.
I feel
I
like stepping
was
into
worried something.
Go ahead.
I was worried that something bad had happened, so I did tell them that there was a bunch of dead trees behind my house, and that I was worried something bad had happened to you.
Yes, because they will come and rescue me.
Well, it was more that I thought they might have more information on something, on what had happened, because I thought that you had died or something.
No, I just bolted the grove back. I only open it when I am waiting for company.
Mhm.
And waiting for anyone who might be willing to make. Which was surprising, the number of people to do so.
See, my mother raised me to not make bargains with Faye.
Well, she was wrong, and you should never listen to your mother.
Really? Because last I checked, my mother's alive and my father's dead, so...
I think it depends on what you're trying to get, what you're trying to be rid of. People who make deals are usually liked by something, or they want something. Do either of those apply to you?
No, not really. I'm very much an independent person, so if I want something, I'll find a way to try and do it. And if it can't be done, then it sounds like it's not my problem.
Are you happy with the cure they found?
They found a cure. Good for them.
Yeah. Apparently, I spoke to Grim just a few minutes ago, and people are just angry with him, or something. I don't know. Maybe yes, no.
Why were they angry?
Angry, not angry, but as he said, as soon as they got the cure, they don't need them anymore, and people don't need them anymore, and so they just speak behind him. I don't know.
He was quite upset when he visited.
It sounds like I need to go visit him.
I do suppose it would be quite hard to spend so much of your time working on it and have it completed without your hand. As well as having it completed regarding someone no one cared about.
It sounds like I've missed a lot.
Oh, they cured that golden blight dragon.
Oh, that's good.
And Grim was not present. Marcus was, but not invited. Maggie was not invited and not present.
Wait, what? Why wasn't the Marcus invited? That is a crime.
I know. Personally, I think he should curse them, but I think he is too kind and too young to do so.
Who's DeMarcus? I don't mean to sound rude, I don't think I've met that person.
Oh, he's my brother. Kinda, sort of, yes. Maybe.
Okay.
One of the
He lives with
primary
us.
researchers for the cure. Him and Grim
Oh.
and Maggie.
Yeah, he spent more time at Maggie's place than our place.
Oh, love will do that to you, won't it?
Is it love?
It's also
Maybe?
the violent
Yes, no?
vine.
Yes, Devil,
Uh.
love. Oh, and Marcus said that I will likely be seeing you and your kin soon. So I look forward to seeing it again, Devil.
What? I'm slightly confused. What? We?
Do not.
I'm generally confused.
But yes, lies the tower. And all the mages held hands.
Yeah, no, I left because there was vampires there.
Yes. Take you for a paladin, Sasha.
I'm a war priest of Darkado, but I am oath-bound to her.
Half dead god.
She, doesn't approve of the vampires because they are undead, living without pleasure.
Oh. We might argue regarding the last piece.
Having a constant thirst for blood is not living in pleasure.
No, but they are quite degenerate creatures. They enjoy pursuing the finer things in life.
They sure do.
Still, I don't like vampires. I don't trust vampires. I hope they find the cure for their condition, but I cannot.
And they're always grumpy. Grumpy, angry, and moody. And brooding.
Funny enough,
Don't like that.
Ivan and Cassius are two of the longest standing acquaintances I have. I would not class at least Ivan Rudy or grumpy.
From what I've seen of them, I wouldn't consider either of them broody or grumpy. Most people are delightful in comparison to grumpiness of a dwarf.
Suppose that's mainly true.
My partner was so upset at the stonework at my house that he proceeded to stand inside the house yelling about it for an hour until I fixed it.
That seems uncalled for.
Yeah, he didn't like the new stonework technique that I developed. Where I've made a nice little feature wall. filled with very pretty stone. And he looked at it and said, "The rest of the stonework's nice, but that shite." And then I tried to get him to go anywhere else, and he kept saying, "No, fix the stonework. No, fix the stonework. No, fix the stonework."
Mm. Has your partner arrived then?
Oh, he arrived. He arrived, looked on the roof, set off one of the traps, and shouted about them. Wasn't concerned in the slightest that we have Unseelie Fae on our doorstep, was more angry at the stonework.
Would have simply left them alone. To have drawn their ire.
We went to speak to them, that's the thing.
Hmm. I suppose they considered that tower, the others consider a wall. They should have made a way to contact, but huntsmen follow their own rules.
Yep. Yeah, well, either way, it makes things interesting. It's now that this plague's been cured, things are probably going to get boring and quiet.
Well,
Damn it.
the problem is, cured, they will replicate it for Meatloaf at Maggie. One, Luna does not like Meatloaf and forbids him from entry to the tower. And two, her methodology required maybe 15 mages. A poorly
15 mages to what, to cure the plague?
to cure one
That's
person.
impractical.
It was a poorly constructed ritual. I think Grimm's would have been better.
To be fair, it was a large gold dragon.
It's irrelevant. It's a poorly constructed ritual, then. That is not a practical solution. That is merely choosing to overpower something instead of unmake it.
Mm-hmm.
So how is Meatloaf gonna get this cured, and if he's not gonna go, like, get it? That seems, he's doomed for.
Have sessions to have.
I wonder.
About.
No, because I've been trying to because I did find something that was efficient against the tendrils in there that grounded the magic, and seeing as the plague is well, magic based, and he's not magical at all, I don't think. I might be able to do something to help him.
I doubt in this realm anything will cure him except the tower. It seems that is the fate of things, which I find distasteful.
I mean, I've been trying to find out what that tower is built out of.
And have you found anything?
Nope. Each time I look, I can't distinguish a stone. It just matches the fucking. It's a
And that
very
is what?
vague stone. It's hard to identify. I don't know if they've put a consolidant of some kind behind it. But they probably have, but it is very difficult for me to.
It is unfortunate when experts cannot discern anything regarding something. It makes me wonder if the nature of the world is mutable or indeterminate.
But no. All I can tell is that it was made by magic to an extent.
If you are making something purely from magic, you are pure. And not creative enough to come up with something better.
Yeah. It made me fucking angry. I've even been trying to see if there's a similarity in the stones between them and the unnamed city and things like that.
Honestly, I suspect the realm is lost.
Well, if the realm is gone, then there's no worry about that for me. I just go to another place like we always do.
But I will see you in our travels, Tiefel. Marcus indicated to me that you would be going likely to the same locations I am.
Really? Are we? Maybe? Yes? No? What? I am unconcerned. I'm confused.
At least him and Maggie are. I would hope you would come too.
Well, I don't know. I don't know much about what I'm doing. As always.
Do you speak with your mother?
About what?
Your memory, Tiefel.
Oh, that, yes. No, she doesn't know anything about that. She how do I put it? When I was born normally. Like every other day from the flower. No head dropping or anything like that. And I went to see someone to figure out if I was actually hit on the head or something, but no one was around to actually examine me. So
I
like,
see. Oh, when we meet again, perhaps I will.
Did I talk to you about that? I can't remember. Maybe, yes, no.
About your head? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Well, if either of you are ever in the lands of Hyboria, myself and the other dwarfs, we live on the mountains that border Nordheim and Cimmeria. Ask any of those mountain dwarfs for Sorcha.
I understand.
Just show them the.
Yes,
This one's for
little-
you, too, Tweeful.
Oh, a gift.
You know, giving dragons.
Oh, those aren't scales, it's just a sigil. It's just gold pressed in. I would never use the scales of dragons. Even when Gurren and Gormain offered, I refused because it would just encourage people to hunt dragons for their pelts and scales. It's a symbol and proof of interaction with me.
Like,
Mhm.
and I should have seen in return.
The Dwarven keep there. It's mine.
Amen for if you have to travel. Name the Waymaker, Amaral. And ask for passage to the Field of Flowers. And visit, and I will make sure that you leave.
No, we didn't know each other long, but I thought we would probably eventually be friends.
Assuming you over the gold iron door.
I'm not scared of fate. I just don't like those ones.
Tiefel, I would offer you one. I think you could travel the trods on your own.
Maybe, yes, I think. Of course. Yeah.
I would be feared if you couldn't, though Marcus might need help.
Well, I took the Marcus about this as well.
Anyway, I wish you both safe travels on your endeavor. I need to go check on Grim to make sure that he's alright.
Oh,
Yeah,
Portia.
he's just tired.
You find yourself in a place again. Ask for hope. But not here.
Okay. Safe travel.
Have fun. So what else have you been up to?
Bottling memories. Stealing brands. Acquiring dwarven signets. I found who was descendant of the hatchlings. I worry, but it's not my place to guide their path.
The what now? The what?
A child born of weirdly, generations misplaced. One with our nature in their blood.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused about everything, apparently, now. A lot has happened, and I'm confused.
Wonder if the whole memories.
Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I do take a lot of dust.
But I do not think that is the cause of the loss.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, I mean, I'm trying to think way back. And what was it? Oh, I remember it was the feeling. I think. Was it feeling? Maybe, yes, no. Way back. Just after I was born.
I recall when I was I found myself fascinated with things. But follow the scent of flowers. Follow me to find them. I barely noticed. My world was small. It was difficult to focus. Memory made changes. No matter what you want.
I don't know. Oh, I remember. It was the feeling of, what was it? Some sort of feeling. It was unpleasant. That's all I know.
To take someone to reduce in small, lost, wandering and wondering. Maybe your purpose was stolen.
Maybe? Don't know. Something, I don't know. My purpose. I don't know.
That way. Hello, people! We are going this way!
recognize the feeling, and I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. You okay there?
Yeah. Not know how to help you. Not without delving into dreams and memory. Not with the time I had.
The time. Are you dying or something?
No, I am leaving.
Oh. That's a shame.
There are other places more ripe to make deals and bargains. Here. Never really found a place here anyway. Really.
I mean, yeah, you're in the middle of a desert. Kind of, no, desert plain here in emptiness.
No, not. But that's. People here are closed off and closed-minded. Honestly, people are more likely to speak to me in this form than in the one that I hide in.
Wait, what form do you hide in then? If you don't mind asking.
Are you going to remember if I tell you?
I mean, maybe. Yes, no, I don't know. I probably will. I might. I mean, I remember quite a few things, you know. It's just a lot of information just goes. Wait, what? That's how you knew about my heading. Heading about looking for help and stuff. How? What?
It is typical to wear amongst mortals. I am surprised you do not, honestly.
I mean, I mean, it could be fun. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I don't.
And I do not
I do wear this mask for.
I do not mean a physical mask, I mean a true glamour.
Oh, like a. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Amongst a kind that seems sweet enough that people do not presume you mean ill.
Maybe yes, no, yes, maybe yes.
Are not a deal maker.
Oh, but that's something I want to do at some point. Maybe, yes, yes, one of my purposes I'm looking for.
Like Thrain and trade for teeth. I collect
Teeth,
soul
nah.
orbs.
Wait. Wait. Sobbing. He's one as well.
Thrain, you met him. Thrain Tooth Taker. You fought him, silly duck.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but the. Wait. Teeth. The sequel. When I was marking my. Wait, hang on. Why did you use my language to carve stuff? If you already knew.
Things that are made stronger. And never seen. Wildly in. My kind of the week. But, oh yeah, are new to me. Yes.
Well, since you removed your mask and such and revealed yourself to me, you know, maybe, yeah, I think this is a good time. Thank you. I've always been self-conscious about my face and everything else.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't trust a lot of people. Apart from my sisters and brother.
Daughters. Louise, mushroom. I'm like Dra, lost in the stars.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Sad. Or a pretty little thing.
Thank you. Aww.
We're going to embrace your nature. Do so. Though I am old, favor of it. When I make deals, I make it in this form. people understand what they're choosing. It is why I come with more information, and people realize I listen usually. And nod and welcome people to my home. Garden.
Ooh. So let me. So you walk around in your glamour form, and then you make deals in one location over here or something. So some place, other place than the place that you are already known for.
Usually, when people have trouble, they want something to help fight them back. They do not just think to defend themselves. Sometimes they wish to make their lives worse, and I will do so as well. To forget things, to be rid of things. They make their own woe. I will take them too. It's a rare time to acquire something, though. I think if I make enough bargains, find enough memories and feelings, I can forge them into something.
And what do you want to use
Do I want
to gain? I mean, to gain.
To build a new face. I have stolen ones in the past, but it brought me only one sorrow.
What? Is this what you showed? Meatloaf. Yeah. What? Ha. But you got nothing there.
No.
No. What that?
Noppera, I mean, faceless.
How do you eat? Do you even eat?
Do not.
That is a crime.
It is unfortunate. You cannot eat or drink or partake in dust. All of which were things I once enjoyed heartily.
Do you even breathe?
Not really. I can still drown, but it is one of those. I am an outsider. I am native to the hedge. Death in the mortal plane results in me in there with injury, anger.
Is that? Hang on. That explains a little bit why you wanted to instead of. Hang on. Trying to gain words. Trying to gain words. That you wanted to take us we're in other forms other than believing in eating. That makes so much sense now. Damn it. Okay. New goal. Trying to make ways how to instead of
Terrible
have you thought about
dust.
yeah, something to maybe inject or just put in on skin. Yeah. I already thought about air, and now it's just okay. Trying to think of ways now. Wow. It's all slowly making sense now.
Quite enjoyable.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. Make people less grumpy and angry and moody and depressing.
Yes, I think there's always that sorrow in
Sorrow and woe. Bad stuff.
sorrow.
But how did that happen? Like how did you lose your face? Did you have one in the beginning?
I was slain by a lich and reforged, missing grand parts of my memory. Forged a contract. And in doing so, the cost of said contract was one of my titles. And with it, my face, which went to the chain. Oh, it was the fetch who was tasked with recovering. She did cover them. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now, so.
Oh, it is. But did you put them back in the bag? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I was like, oh my god, they're not there. Come over here and lay down. Show me your turtles. Turtle. Well, turtle. 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 Good turtle. Honka. Turtle. Turtle.
Hello. Hi, Mickey. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I just did some closeout RP on the server. I'm going to Warped tomorrow, so. In the case? Yeah, yeah. And I mean, that was what Rick told me. You guys were going over there too. Rick was doing D&D at the time. What do you mean he was doing D&D? Sorry, I was in my DMs.
I come door after. Okay, so I found this trick. Night, last four rotations. So, I know. There. Mommy, there's ice cream if you would like it.
Cool.
You're playing.
You're done.
It's very good that I finally get to like show myself to people apart from my siblings. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is that why you hide yourself? Because you were scared that other people would judge you and stuff and things? Hee.
It is because people are mortal to pain, just as well as that I'm accused. Chad's caution or difficult bargain.
Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you now. So I should maybe be. No, I think I should. I am so confused. Sometimes.
You mean
On how to do things. How to accomplish them. You know. But. I think. More self-discovery, I guess. Yeah.
if you do not know who you are, I think it is your kind to bear titles the way the weird ones do.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe yes, no. No, yes. No, not, yeah, no. I don't believe so. No. Because Visha, not mother, doesn't have a real title or anything like that I know of. And neither does the Marcus, Nemi, and the chorus. Yeah.
But you, mortal plain maid, born in the
Yeah.
by hatchling creatures, the hobbits and gentry, not age, and we do not change that by come into existence the way we are, we often leave the same. Immortal. Our titles are finally out. But kind, born and grow.
I see. Different. Ah. So it's much harder for me to find my purpose. Much harder. Ah.
We commend the world of maid of a bargain. Something that dictates our from the beginning. That is the trouble with these that are born. They have to find it or make it.
trying to remember. What was I like? What did I like? I just no feeling. I hated it. Well, I hated it. I hated it. Remembering now. Try. I just know that's all I know. The feeling of being. I just hated it.
I think, at least for you, until you unwind what you've lost, you will have a problem moving forward. I know what I have lost. I know what I must get. Just simply trying to find a way to get there. My path is straight and long.
The hell was.
To be.
Oh no.
It was so sharp. You need not fret.
Okay. Just in case.
Why does it bother you so to have those people be your face?
Oh, thank you.
I understand my caution, but not yours. What bothers you about them seeing your face? You do not hide the fact that you are a fae, though you disguise it, term Gloria and ignorance.
Well, I just feel, you know, uh, self-conscious about just people looking at my face that I don't know as much.
Have you had it stolen before and reclaimed it?
I don't believe so. I don't know. I just don't like it. Just don't like the feeling.
Of my wears mask. Much of my motley does, not all of my kind. Physical mask, I mean. You don't wear glamour, glamour like title can be used to disguise your true self. Just as we do not use names, we use titles, we use glamour, not mask, not face. It is a vulnerability, I suppose, to expose yourself so openly. But the rest of your little light does not seem to do so. Other than
No.
keep the plague at bay.
Yeah. I don't want to really does that in my group, in my family.
Much as I like this, I think the deer are
Intrusive.
a little.
Yeah, especially that little one over there. We see you.
Keep wandering through and I will take you away.
Yeah. Try. I know you say looking forward, but I just can't stop but trying to look back.
That is my point. I do not think you will be able to move forward until you address this lost piece. Memory with Dreamwalker. Cursebreaker. That is what you will need.
I'm just trying. How can I remove this fog? The fog. Just so I can remember. Just a little bit. All I know is the feeling of just. I don't know how to describe it.
Should describe yourself to give to someone you trust. I am fallen in fog. Help me. Let me escape it.
I don't know if it's a letter then. I just. I just know it. I just know it. It's just. I just need a little. Maybe more dust. Give me a bit more.
Distracts you. Just fine. Moths are small and easily distracted. You should see me amongst flowers that I favor.
Oh?
I am not more than an animal situation, drifting to fruit, or flower to flower. I had someone I trusted once pull me out of this fog. I need a moment to think.
Yes?
I need to know. No.
Yes, little creature. I know. I'm trying to think. Stop staring at me like that. Yeah, walk away. I just. Maybe the dust is a distraction. But I don't want to not take it. I want to take it. No worries. This. Maybe if I don't take the dust. Maybe if I don't take the dust, I might discover something.
Your dust.
A mixture of plants, a bit of magic, mixed into
Beautiful.
different types for different emotions. And just a mixture of things, of plants, magic. So my of the furniture. So the mixture, how do I mix the plants? I grind them up, I mix them together in the right way, the right ratio, and then add a little bit of magic, a little bit of my own magic, and that's how you do it. That's how you make the ones. And they're all different. They're all different type of plants for different sort of emotions. Anger, paranoia, happiness, and blissfulness. Oh, that's my favorite one. So many different ones.
And feel emotions without dust.
Sorry, say it again, the wind took your voice.
Can you feel emotions without dust?
Maybe? No? Yes? No? I always took that. I just can't remember.
Mm. Where I am from, moonwings, small, barely any intelligence. We float from flower to flower, fruit to fruit, and people follow us to find these grow in secret places. They do not bring harm to us, because point off something that doesn't. But the things we find are magic by nature. They do things. Each of them unique. What you are. I wonder if it is the plants or the magic that is creating emotions. It is not unheard of that plants, flowers, and inspire emotions. But does it matter what you choose when you make the dust, Teefel?
In what way? The ingredients?
Yes.
Mm, it does a little bit. I think it does. Yeah.
Find these flowers, these plants you on your own.
On my own kind?
Where do you find the flowers? The plants you use?
Just around places. Wherever it grows, I take.
You find them, don't you?
Yeah, off the furniture.
You know what the flower should be for when you find it.
No. When I find that, I test it. See what it does. Mix with other things. Doesn't always work. No.
Then you should work a new dust. And then recall memory. And to find the flowers and the plants that you need. And that will be the trick.
Maybe, yeah. Try remember. Try remember. Where, which ones can do that? Which ones? Stuff to try and remember later on. Question. What's with the door?
I have found that it is easier for the Waymaker to come. I have a passage for her. Oftentimes it is more favorably accepted. Not a tree, circle of mushroom. But I like the disjointed nature of door and tree.
Oh. The Waymaker. Whose exactly is that? Or what?
There are many gateweavers, waymakers. I use the service of one called Amarok. She is this smoke of sheesh. Demands payment, though it is usually just a token. She will open the door for almost anyone, though taking you where you desire to go is another story.
I see. Takes you to a new destination.
She will take me home until we find a new place. She has spoken of bargaining. It is infrequent that she ever explains herself. She just opens the door, knock, call for help, pay for passage.
You pay and you go. As a toll.
Usually just a token. If Emerald. I remember she was always been for me. As I said, there are many. She is just one. I pay her in fruits in my garden. Flowers I find. Do you need to pass?
I don't know. I don't have anywhere to go or need to go anywhere. I don't think.
Oh, Marcus told me he was. Jealous?
Maybe, possibly, maybe. Could be. Yes, no. I will go where my siblings go. I don't want to be left without them. I don't want to be alone. The feeling of alone emptiness. It reminds me. Reminds me.
It is why I have not offered passage.
Will the door still be here after you're gone?
Yes. It will stay for a while. So, I said, Marak is a waymaker. Knock on the knot tree. A step within a circle of mushrooms, or any other gateway does not seem to quite belong. Call her name and offer token. She will likely pull you. Though, if you do not have a destination in mind, where she sends you, another story. She might just lead you into the hedge and let you wander for a while.
Sounds ominous. I like it. It's a bit of risk. I like risks.
You are fey in nature. It should not tear you too far apart. Be polite and you should do fine.
Do you? No, I think I answered my own question.
Hmm?
No, I was just thinking. No, because you already answered that. You already answered. Yeah. Don't mind me. Just rambling. Trying to think. I'm trying to remember what flowers I haven't tried or have tried. Trying to wrap my mind. Trying to remember if they work or not. More. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Try and remember. Trying to get plants. Now where to go? Trying to be places where I haven't been. Where have I been? I've been almost everywhere. Will wrap my mind round.
Of course.
But if I don't see you later before you go, hope we meet again sometime.
I'm sure we shall. Not fret. Hmm? Be safe too.
You too. Again. There we go.
just a change in decoration.
You not like?
That's a change in
They're
an accent
vine.
of voice. Say something again.
Do you not like it?
No, it's okay. It's very goblin-like. Yeah, all the rotten food is very goblin-like.
Maybe I was feeling less than hospitable.
Why?
Hmm. I couldn't say.
Yeah. What happened to that stupid tower?
They cured the dragon, where all the mages held hands. Sung kumbaya, and voila, he was cured.
Oh, the dragon was killed, but all the people around here that have the plague are not killed.
Yeah.
How convenient.
I do not think it is something easily replicated. Took probably 15 mages. That was after Luna sort of bitched about Grim not giving her a tablet.
Why does she need one?
I don't know. I didn't really listen that closely.
She should slit her wrists and watch herself bleed in a bathtub.
You should not say such wicked... Well, you might not like speaking things brings them into existence.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forget about that. Luna who? Let's go.
I suppose.
I gotta get to... Oh, did you need to put on your glamour?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Put on your glamour. By the gods, people figure you out.
To be fair, I even know who I am. I expect he has told probably several of the others. Funny enough.
Go to the portal. It's closest.
Warbash actually knew the goblin. It's the funny part.
Really?
To call me Little Grain.
Huh.
I think she is very confused, but that's okay.
You know, to be honest, from what I've seen of Gorbash, she seems to be very confused all the time.
Yeah, but she is rather sweet.
Oh, yeah. She is, but always getting hurts. It's kind of weird for an orc. You would think the orc wouldn't get hurt so much, but yet, you got a Gorbash. Accident prone.
They get hurt all the time. They just usually
They probably feel better if they go into the juju bath. It helps orcs too, since they're kind of like distant cousins to goblins in a way. But none of them really want to get into the juju pool.
don't know.
Okay, I thought we were somewhere else. I'm like, this rock's never been here before, but We're not dead, yes. Did I go a different way? What the hell?
You did. You did not go far enough.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. Nor was I.
What a time.
What?
What
What
a
a town.
Yeah. Then we're going to the caravan.
Hmm? Picked on.
Yeah. To the mounds. Okay.
Whole entire thing up in flames. Is that a good one? Let me know if you want more. I have absolute plenty. Wait, let me see I stop pounding on the fucking door.
It's a tavern. I don't understand why it's locked.
Well, yeah, it's a tavern. I lock it because I like it locked. What's up, Meatloaf?
I'm here.
I can see that. For what?
I
Oh,
guess
hello, Noppera.
Oh,
maybe awakes. We have a thing to do about the staffs.
Oh, well, Ivan and Juno are out. Tara and a bunch of the others went to the volcano. But I think everyone should be back probably within the next 30 minutes or so. I think. I have not seen Cassius or Lyriel, though.
Well, I guess if I have to do it by myself and die, well, I can't do it. The staff's in Cassius's house. God damn it.
Well, what time did Cassius say he would be available with you?
The Levins.
Well, I mean, that's like 45 minutes.
I think you clarify that it went at 11, not when he was supposed to meet with you.
Yeah.
No. Likely he will not be around for at least another 30 minutes, I would say. That's normal Cassius time, if not a little later. But if he did tell you 11, he will be here at 11.
Yeah, I'll figure it out, I guess.
Sorry. Wish I had better things for you on that one.
No, it's okay. Eventually, I'm probably gonna die here pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter.
I doubt you're gonna die.
Yeah, maybe it's not, maybe I am, so maybe it's not. I don't know anymore. It's all so confusing.
I'm sure you'll be just fine.
But I need the staff.
Well, you can't have it, and I can't get
Well,
to
at
it for
least
you.
need the box to bring with me, so I don't have to. Oh, I don't. I just need the staff close for the trade.
Can't help you with that. That's not something I can do. It's 30 minutes-ish. Patience is a virtue.
Oh, it's not. Not for
No, it's
me.
really not. It's a pain in the ass, actually.
I need the prep time. I need to go over the battle plan.
Well, that's not something I can help you with. But I'm sure if you come back in a little bit, things will be pretty happening around here. Or so I'm told.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my house.
Okay.
I am going to go bully him.
A fine activity. I support this.
Well, I almost got the vibe. Feel like there's not enough bone.
Well, this was kind of like a temporary house. I didn't mix it.
Oh, I know.
Well, I don't know what to do. I feel like this is all gonna fall apart.
You could accept my gift.
I've been kind of thinking on that. I gotta see what happens.